Hello everybody and welcome to another video, and today I'm in my local woods and I am here to test out my new little treat to myself, which is my DD 3x3 meter tarp in multicam. If you've been following the channel, you may know that I've got the Superlight DD tarp in Coyote Brown. I think that's the official name for it. I just wanted to put it up, give you my initial thoughts on this shelter. Might be something that I want to use a bit more as the weather improves. So let's get it up and see what all the fuss is about. Okay, so there we go everybody. Please bear in mind I am more of a tent man, so tarping is not something I tend to do that often, so please forgive me for any cock-ups, shall we say. I'm sure there's some people out there that are already spotting errors and loose bits and wrong knots and all the rest of it. But you know what? If you can't tie a knot, tie lots. But actually I can tie knots, so I've done that bit right. I'll just take you for a little walk around. So just set up the ridge line as you saw, and then I've just gone for a lean-to, and I've seen quite a few people on YouTube with the 3x3s then fold the back underneath, so it kind of protects you from the draft, and also it's sort of like a bit of a ground sheet to put things on. I guess you could sort of bring it in further and actually use it to sleep on completely if you configured it correctly. Just round the back, I have actually attached two of the guy lines that came with the tarp, just to put it out a little bit. At the moment it's quite saggy at the back. I've tried pinning it out in lots of different ways, but it's, it's keeping the rain off. The rain's sort of intermittent at the moment. It's keeping the rain off, but just can't quite get that as taut as I'd like it. But you know, you live and learn. It's secure and it would keep me dry if I was going to stay the night in this shelter. But for today, it's just an experiment. Okay, I've had a further play around with it at the back there, and I'm quite pleased with that. Not too bad at all for someone who doesn't use tarps very much. And with camo, if I come right back, sort of over here, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So just a few thoughts on build quality and pricing. So this is my second DD tarp. The previous one I've got is the Superlight version. With DD, the quality is of a high standard. The stitching around all of the tie-out points, etc., is really well made. It's tough. You do get a sense it's going to last. It's not a cheapy tarp, and it's actually quite good value in terms of the price. So I think I paid £45 plus delivery. Might have even included delivery, I can't remember, but it's £45 from the DD website. And they have a really good returns policy. I had a problem with a trekking pole last year, and the customer service was really good. So I'd recommend this tarp just on initial impressions and from my experience of using the Superlight version. If you want to go Superlight and you've got a few extra pounds in your pocket, you might want to go for the Superlight version of the multicam, which I believe is £65. There is quite a difference in the size and the weight, I suppose, if that's your thing and you really want to go ultralight. I've got a choice now, so I've got the brown one in the Superlight and I've got this one in the multicam. So it's just nice to have another shelter in the collection, and hopefully I can get out and use this on a proper overnighter at some point. Oh, so here I am under the tarp, and I've kept it quite low just because of the location that I am, and I want to keep it a little bit stealthy. It is only a day camp, but I just want to keep it reasonably stealthy. I'll just show you inside. As I say, I've got the back end of the tarp just folded over, just kind of keep out the draft, sort of experimenting with that. Also can use it as a partial ground sheet. Also, I picked up this ground sheet from Mountain Warehouse yesterday, but I'm a little bit sad because it's smaller than the measurements on the packet indicated. So it's okay just to sort of throw down as an emergency, but probably could do with something a little bit bigger. I mean, I'm 5'8", but this might be pushing it a little bit. Typical now I've got the shelter up, it stopped raining. It's the only time I'd actually appreciate a little bit of rain just to sort of test it out. There's been a few pitter-patters, few spots, but heavy rain that I had in the car on the way here seems to have moved on, but I don't know. It's been quite a wet few days actually here in London and the southeast. I don't know about what it's been like in your part of the country, but it's been really miserable. We had this Storm Dennis, and that's caused a lot of flooding and a lot of problems for quite a few people in England and Wales and Scotland as well. And we seem to be getting the sort of tail end of it at the moment. So that's all for this video. I'm going to pack everything up. Do let me know if you've got any thoughts or comments. Please do give us a thumbs up if you like this video. If you've used or do use the DD 3x3 tarps, whether it's the multicam or any of the other colours, let me know what works, what doesn't work, what you think I'm doing right, what you think I'm doing wrong. Be kind, and it'll be good to learn a little bit more from you. As I say, I am used to tents more than tarps, so tarps is sort of like a thing I dabble in occasionally. And the thing I do like about the tarp is that you are much closer to nature. You're exposed to the elements, and if you set a tarp up right, and I have done that a couple of times, you can have a really great camp, and you can be dry and snug and even warm, but still be kind of exposed to the elements. So it's just really nice. It's just really nice just being out here in the woods and being under the tarp, but just being able to kind of be close to nature and the weather, and of course my trusty cup of tea too. So thank you very much, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to press the little bell so you get the notifications of any future uploads. So take care, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.